This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the burn, reread, rewrite tag. Recommended that I redo this video by a patron, Cole. Thank you, Cole. And it sounded fun, so let's play the game. I think I have 5 rounds of this in this cup, so I made sure that it was all my favorite books so that no matter what, this is gonna hurt. Round 1. All right. Rage of Dragons. Take one from the top. Versus My Dark Vanessa. I don't know why I'm surprised. I know these are my favorite books. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Versus Rebecca. Well, this is rude. We have dark, heavy, contemporary, literary fiction. Probably literary fiction is the right thing to call this. Literary fiction about a girl who is, it's a tough one. A 15-year-old girl who goes away to boarding school and gets involved in this love affair with her teacher. We have the then, where it's mostly portrayed as romantic. Then we have the now, where we see how incredibly traumatic it was, because it's such a good story. It's so difficult and it's so good. We have Rebecca, which is a thriller about a woman who falls into obsession with a feller and he sweeps her away to his manor, but then from there we learn that his late wife, Rebecca, there's a lot of strange things around her life as well as her death, and well, it's gothic. It's a gothic thriller. So if you know anything about the subgenre, then you pretty much know the type of thing you're getting into. Then we have Rage of Dragons, which is a fantasy. 1 in every 1,000 women. It has the ability to call down dragons. 1 in every 100 men has the ability to turn into like this insane fighting machine. It's set in a country where there's constant war, and we follow the main character, Tao, who's out for revenge and trying to raise in the ranks of the military because of it. Fantasy, thriller, literary fiction. This isn't even fair. They're not even the same genre. I'm very upset right now. I can't hurt My Dark Vanessa. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hate every minute of this video. I'm going to reread My Dark Vanessa because it's too powerful and beautiful and I can't touch it. Also, it's wonderfully written. I really just don't have much that I can critique about this book. I'm going to rewrite Rebecca, which I know is a sin, but Du Maurier is an unbelievable author. But Rebecca was one of her earlier works, as I understand it. And I recently read My Cousin Rachel, and I came out of that saying that My Cousin Rachel is better written than Rebecca, but Rebecca is still the story that I prefer. So the thing with Du Maurier is she does these endings that have all the information you need, but still leave you to where there's so much discussion to be had about what really happened. And it's brilliant the way she does it. And I think she did it better in My Cousin Rachel than she did in Rebecca. So I will rewrite this, but not me. I'm gonna make her rewrite it. As a more matured author, and have her redo the ending to her fullest ability later on in her career. It counts. And then we're not going to talk about the last part of this tag because it makes me sad. Round 2. That was very painful. Oh, I pulled 2. Okay, we have Stormlight, so I guess we'll talk about the first book. And every morning the way home gets longer and longer. And Wheel of Time. We have 2 big, giant, massive fantasy books, which you really don't need to know much about because they're both very popular. And then we have And Every Morning the Way Home Gets Longer and Longer. It's another contemporary / literary fiction. It's a novella about a grandpa who is losing himself within his dementia, and then the father and the son, so the 3 generations. Very emotional. One of my favorite books. Dadgummit. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna reread Bachman. I'm gonna rewrite The Way of Kings. What are we gonna rewrite about it? Maybe the beginning can be a little bit tighter. We'll get rid of the 4 false beginnings, which I really don't want to do because they're fantastic and I trust that they're all very important. I mean, some of them have already proven to be very important. I hate this game. I hate this game. Wheel of Time fans, please don't come after me. Round 3. Pride and Prejudice. Mistborn. Can't win. Lord of the Rings. Come on, this sucks. Okay, we have 2 popular fantasy series, one of which, I mean, and then Pride and Prejudice, which is a classic romance slash period piece. What am I supposed to do with this? I will hate everything. I'm gonna burn this video. What am I supposed to do with this? This is terrible. Okay, obviously Lord of the Rings stays, so do I reread it or rewrite it? A lot of people would probably argue that I could just cut certain sections of the world building, the travel, the poems, friggin' Tom's whole chapter, and you're right that these things could technically be cut and the story would still be phenomenal. I don't know what I would cut from Pride and Prejudice. What am I supposed to do about Mistborn? Do you expect me to burn Mistborn? I think I have to. I haven't been given a choice. I think this is terrible. I hate everything. I'm going to reread Pride and Prejudice, even though I enjoy Lord of the Rings more than Pride and Prejudice. Lord of the Rings, if we're calling it one big book, which it was technically written as, has sections that could be trimmed down. So we'll reread Pride and Prejudice, rewrite Lord of the Rings, and I guess I'm burning Mistborn. This is a terrible game. This was a terrible decision. I make bad life choices. Before the next round, a quick ad from Squarespace. Welcome to another craft time with Squarespace. Last time we made custom bookmarks, which I'm sure many of you have tried by now. They're amazing. Today we will be tie-dyeing a shirt. I watched a tutorial on how to tie-dye shirts a few weeks ago, so I'm probably qualified to teach now. All you'll need is a shirt, something to actually dye the shirt with. I forgot what they used in the video, so I'm just using food coloring, and an armful of hair ties. First thing we're gonna do is bunch up the shirt to prep for dyeing. While you're bunching up the shirt, you should be thinking about Squarespace. Because with Squarespace's blogging tool, you can share stories, photos, videos, and updates about this new hobby that you are killing at. Categorize, share, and schedule your posts to make your content work for you. Next thing we need to do is the coloring of the shirt. And again, while we're doing this, you should be thinking about Squarespace. Because with Squarespace's social sharing, the Squarespace blogging platform supports a configurable sharing button. So when you've finished your masterpiece of a shirt, your visitors can share content on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Pinterest, Tumblr, all the things. And now that you have finished this gorgeous shirt, you are free to share it with your husband. What a great gift. Look at how happy he is. So head over to squarespace.com for a free trial today, and when you're ready to launch, use the link in my description and you'll get 10% off your website or domain. Go check out Squarespace. And now back to the video. All right, this one's already fallen out twice, so I guess I should do it. The First Law, The Lies of Loch Lamora, Harry Potter. Okay. At least they're all in the same genre this time. 2 of my all-time favorite series, my all-time favorite childhood series, along with Aragon, that still holds tons of nostalgia for me. What should I do? I don't want... okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reread Loch Lamora. We won't touch it. I'm making Joe rewrite the blade itself. In an interview I did with him recently, he said that if he could redo the blade itself, he'd introduce more plot into the first book. I agree, that would have been good, even though this book is still amazing, a masterpiece the way it's written. More plot wouldn't hurt it. There you go, Joe. You get to rewrite it now. And we will burn Harry Potter. Done. 1 round that I was able to concisely do. Round 4. Peter Pan, The Outsiders. Emma. The Outsiders, a classic. You probably know what it's about because you've probably seen the movie if you haven't read the book. Fun fact, I haven't seen the movie, but I have read the book and it's wonderful. Emma, a classic comedy. It's another Jane Austen book. Don't go into it thinking it's a romance. Yes, there definitely is romance in it, but it is a comedy. Peter Pan, a classic fairy tale and also my favorite book of all time. What should we do now? Here's the decisions that will be, hey, 3 classics. They may be different genres, but they are all classics. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not happy about it, but here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to reread Peter Pan because I'm currently rereading it and I'll never stop rereading it. I love it more than most things. Rewrite Emma to just condense a couple of scenes. There's really not much rewriting nothing needs to be rewritten, but there's not much to do here. But there are a few scenes that could be condensed. And we know, I don't have to say it. Final round. And then I'll be done with this game. I don't know why I'm mixing them up. It's just those 3. The Count of Monte Cristo, Pet Sematary, Beartown. Dadgummit. Terrible game. Contemporary / literary fiction. Horror. Technically, I think that this is published as an adventure story, but the book itself says that this is a story of revenge. So anyway, there you go. 3 books. What are we gonna do? Technically you could say that there are a few scenes that could be condensed in this too, but I don't know. And then what are we supposed to do? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm going to reread. But then what would I rewrite about Beartown? What am I supposed to do? And I don't want to burn Pet Sematary. What am I supposed to do? I'm going to... This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. I'm going to... No, I still don't know. Why do I keep starting that sentence when I don't know the answer? This is terrible. I hate everything. I'm going to reread Beartown. I'm going to condense a couple of scenes in The Count of Monte Cristo, and I'm going to burn this video, everything. My life. Maybe my life. I hated this. There you go. What have I done wrong here? Tell me in the comments. The answer is everything, in case you were wondering. That's it. Those are the final answers. That was the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Why? But also, what would you do differently? You're probably right. I post videos every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.